I've already done a guide on Zap Hogs at Town Hall 9, but I'm going to do it again because it's that strong. Let's recap the phases. The first two phases can be done in any order or at the same time. You're going to zap the queen and any value you see nearby her. You're going to lure and kill the CC troops, usually with your heroes. And once that's done, and only when that's done, you're going to use your heroes to finish carving out a neat path for the hogs if needed. And then of course, just like Town Hall 8, you're going to use your hog riders to take out all the defenses with heal spells and possibly a poison spell to support, with wizards behind for cleanup. Sounds simple, right? Well, yeah, it is. Now let's talk about the army. So we're going to be using the max lightning and the CC just because it's going to make it more likely we can knock out that queen, okay? Like I said, 3 level 6 lightnings and a max lightning is enough to take out a level 36 queen, so the level 30 queen's not an issue. If the queen is level 25 or lower, then you can drop one of the level 6 lightnings and bring a poison for your skeletons. Now aside from that, it's pretty much a Town Hall 8 mass hog attack. You may use a giant or two to tank for your Sui heroes depending on how high level they are. The archers are just to distract the clan castle troops while your queen kills them, and the wizards are there just for cleanup or extra firepower if your archer queen is really low level. Now if you want a thorough breakdown of what level queens you can kill with what spells, then I would recommend you screenshot this. For the purposes of this video, I would recommend either using the 2 level 6 lightnings and the maxed lightning, or the 3 level 6 and the max lightning if the queen is higher than level 25. Now spoiler alert, I am going to be showing you 2 successful mass hog attacks, and then I'm going to show you a fail. And here I'm showing you the best way to deal with troll Teslas, okay? You may be thinking it's going to take 10 troop space to do it, but you have cleanup wizards anyway, and those cleanup wizards can be used behind a hog like you see here to take down a troll Tesla. So I always recommend saving 1 hog for every corner. Remember, time is an issue with this attack, and if your hogs have to backtrack to get a bunch of troll Teslas, you're probably going to fail. So remember to keep in mind pathing here, okay? So what you want to do here, obviously I'm going to wait for the queen to walk around right here, and then I'm going to zap her. As you can see, anytime there's a bomb tower there, you want to use that to minimize how many heal spells you're going to be using. But anyways, I'm going to be doing the clan castle kill over here. My heroes are going to come here, they're going to take some buildings. We're just going to cut off buildings here. I'm going to start some hogs over here, and then my hogs are going to be coming in this way so that they can go in towards the expo. So I'll hit play here. And right now I'll speed it up just because my queen is going right here. Now next, of course, is the clan castle kill. And you use anywhere up to 3 hogs, but if you do have to use more hogs to take out a defense or 2 even, just to get that clan castle kill, I recommend you do it. And anytime you're using any Sui hero attack, not just this attack, this is the method I use to kill them. I use archers to distract the clan castle troops, and while my queen shoots them down, just so that my queen has full health going into the actual attack. So once these troops are down, I put a giant for a little extra tanking, and I put my king, and I let them work a little bit so that they can take out a couple defenses and cut off the pathing for the hogs. Now as I said earlier, I have some hogs coming over here as well just to cut off these buildings. And of course they pre-trigger a giant bomb, which is also very useful. And then I drop some hogs over here just to finish the funnel. Remember, the hogs can funnel for themselves, which is what I'm talking about, what I was talking about earlier. And there's that technique in practice. So now my hogs are free to go into the center. It would have been better if my queen went south, but anyways, my hogs kind of split off over here, but at this point there's just too little base to stop them. Right, and I'm just using the heal spell to keep them alive. And at this point, I still have the 1 heal spell and just 1 splash defense. So it's a nice, easy 3-star with no need for the poison spell because there were no ground scalers in this attack. Nice and easy. So now I'm going to show you me 3-starring this max base, okay? So remember, 3 level 6 lightnings and a max lightning in your CC is enough to take out a max level 30 queen, so she's not an issue. And the king is slow. He'll kill up to about maybe 5 hogs, but when you have a big swarm of hogs, it really doesn't matter. So anyways, let's go ahead right into this replay. And on my entry here, I'm going to be using the meat shield to tank that archer tower just for a little extra damage off of my hogs. I'm going to drop a bigger group on that mortar who's going to go to the archer tower, then into the air defense, then to the archer tower, and a small group on the bomb tower. And they are eventually going to go in. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention there is a lava hound in this CC. Lava hounds are very annoying for a lot of attacks, not this one. Air attacks are not the only way to exploit a lava hound in the CC. But anyways, just remember, hogs are strong together, so I use just enough hogs to cut off their pathing, and now I'm going to drop the rest of my 22 hogs on the left here. I'm going to flank my maxed hogs in on the top. Remember, those maxed hogs are very strong, they can work by themselves. And these heal placements weren't just decided as I was following them now. It's important to scout the base when you're scouting the base before you go in. You're not just looking at zap value, you're also kind of predetermining where you think you're going to have to drop those heal spells. Now towards the end here, you're going to see I don't know how many bombs trigger here, but it doesn't really matter because by now my hogs, first of all, my hogs are all at full health. And they're also in small groups. So then I see those Teslas there, and I put my heroes down to tank those last 2 Teslas, which unfortunately leads to my queen targeting the lava hound. In hindsight, I would have put just my king, but anyways, I have my cleanup wizards all over the map, and this is a clean 3-star with a swag queen ability. So now that I've shown you what to do, I'm going to show you an attack that features a fail for, 2 things not to do, okay? Now what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to zap the queen. So far, so good. Remember, those 3 level 6 zaps and the max level 9 zap in the CC is enough to take a maxed level 30 queen. So far so good. I also take out the bomb tower on the way to luring the CC. It's not abnormal to use 4 or 5 hogs, 20 to 25 troop space to lure the CC, especially if you're getting some value on the way. Now, even when you have a Valkyrie baby witch CC, it's pretty easy to take out with this method. Just keeping an archer closest to the CC troops, distracting it while the queen shoots them down. This way you can put the king in front once she's done with them, and you'll have full health Sui heroes to go in. Okay, so it's about 50 troop space that I use to kill this CC, which again is not completely abnormal. So far so good. Now I drop my giant meat shield and drop my first hog deployment, and I want my hogs to move over right. Now, this hog deployment's not perfect, okay? I shouldn't have put that second group because now this first group goes over to the left, but that's not a big issue. I don't heal them because it's not worth it. I want my hogs going around. So I just made 2 mistakes here, okay? Now I want you to pause the video, and I want you to look at where my attack is right now, and I want you to try to figure out what those 2 mistakes are. Okay, now you're back. Here's what's wrong. You look at the pathing, okay? The hogs are onto that cannon now. And keep in mind, I've dropped all my hogs. That is going to bite me hard, okay? Because there's a troll Tesla. And remember, I said time is an issue with this attack, okay? So at the end of all this, my hogs are going to get through this, barely, because of the second mistake. But then they're going to have to make their way to the Tesla, and they're going to die before they get through that, okay? But also, look at the pathing. They're going to go to this cannon, then the air defense, then the archer tower, but unlike I predicted foolishly that they're going to go over to the air defense and keep going in a circular fashion, they are going to go to the sweeper. But the frustrating thing on my part is that the pathing makes perfect sense. Once the archer tower goes down, the closest defense to that is the sweeper. The closest thing to that is the sweeper down south, okay? So it's not that my zap value was bad, right? You can get down a base without zapping much value in addition to the archer queen. But I should have predicted this, because the pathing makes perfect sense, especially since you have the dark elixir storage and the gold storage there, acting as a defensive dead space. And as soon as I saw there were no Teslas in that area, it should have been obvious that the hogs would have gone down there. But unfortunately, I just didn't scout the base well enough. So unfortunately, I do end up dropping my CC hogs over on the left at 9 o'clock. When what would have been the best thing is dropping them all the way over at 4:30 on that Tesla, cutting off the edge of the pathing. That way they would have stayed together, and they would have stayed stronger going into compensating for the last mistake, which is that there is a troll Tesla down south, okay? And at this point, you'll see my hogs have thinned out, and now there's that troll Tesla down south, and they're going to make their way down there, and the Tesla is going to pick them off. Luckily, I do get the Tesla down, but in the end, my cleanup troops fail to make it to the center of the base fast enough to finish off the base. So 2 morals to this fail here, okay? 1 hog and 1 wizard, which you're going to use for cleanup anyway, are enough to take down a troll Tesla. So save that 9 troops base for each corner just in case. And then, of course, you want to be careful about your pathing. So again, just remember, after you kill that archer queen, this is pretty much just like Town Hall 8, except you should probably be planning your pathing a little bit better. And also remember, this is a new meta strategy, okay? As of October 2020, people just aren't building to defend this. There are a lot of bases that don't have a lot of giant bombs in the middle of the base. People are trying to put them on the outside to try to catch witches off guard. And I've been using this attack strategy about half of the time because there just aren't a lot of bases built to defend this. As usual, I hope this was helpful, sincerely, and if it was, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And if you didn't like the video, and if you don't want to see more videos, do it anyway, or else. Or else I'll hunt you down, and I'll take a random Tupperware full of rotten food, and I'll put it in your refrigerator. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm hardcore like that. Test me, bro. Test me.